the case may be. It is now recording. All right. So this is the first Team McCall meeting. Hello to everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to start by saying thank you for everyone who is tuning in. And I know everyone's still coming in, but I want to get this started, and I want to get everyone's more comfortable. So we're going to start the chat with some wins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys in order who to speak, and you tell me how you've won this thing. It doesn't have to be, Enagic or Ace. It can just be anything, really. Andre, start. What's your win since you're driving?
Sorry?
Give me a win. So what have you won at this week?
This week, I haven't won anything.
You haven't won anything? You know what? You win. You're here, and that's what's important. You've won.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
All right, Hala, what's your win?
I've won a sign-up.
Hell yeah! We got a sign-up yesterday.
And I'm nearly on to my second tonight. Yeah,
hell yeah, no, that's what I call a win. That's what I call a win. All right.
I've got lots of interest, but they're doing my head in. But
that's okay. It's okay to feel very overwhelmed. It's normal.
Yeah.
But we got to get rid of the mindset that these people are being annoying and we want them to join our team, and you got to visualize that they're going to join your team and you're going to have a shitload of money. That's what you got to, what's it called? All right, Sahar, give me a win, girl.
Confidence in myself.
Yes. Confidence comes so hard. So tell me, confidence in what?
Personally, and I don't know how to say it, but like just life in general, like the way I'm speaking to people, the way I'm interacting with people, and being open to talk to anyone.
All right, so you're enthusiastic as hell.
Yeah, that's right.
All
Damn straight.
Enthusiastic as hell, and I love it. And keep striving. Hello, I hope this Leads Convo training will help you. Mohammed, share your wins.
Yes. I didn't hear the question. What's the question?
Share your wins. How have you won this week? And I can already answer the question. Mohammed made his first Enagic sale.
Woo!
Yes.
What else, Mohammed? You tell me what else have you won?
First sale, and I'm trying to get more confident, making some videos and social. Like, I've never been on this social media, so that's a challenge. That's something good for me too.
All right, and I love it. Okay. So, Mohammed's killing it. He's getting out of his comfort zone to make these videos and make himself feel and, be recognized. This is what we aim for in Team McCall. We want you all to be recognized for your content. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. All right. All righty. Can everyone see my screen?
Yep.
All right.
Too small. I'm on a phone.
All right.
Yeah, I'm zooming it in.
All right, so this is the term, it says first team or core meeting, leads, convo training. Okay, so I want to first say that this is like kind of a checklist that you need to check off. Before you run your first ad, you need 100 likes on your page before you start running that ad. Otherwise, Facebook will mark you as spam. So we don't want you to start all over again. So the best way to get 100 likes before you run that first ad is by, invite everyone on your list, man. Every single person on your list, invite them. Everyone, I guarantee everyone has at least 100 friends on their page. If you don't, ask someone that does have 100 people on their page to invite them to your page. Post it in the Alpha Omega chat. Post it in the Alpha Omega Facebook page where it says new business pages. Go like every single person what's it called, business page, and they will follow you too. All right, so you make sure you have some content on your page before running a likes campaign. So when I say content, guys, it can be quotes, it can be photos, it can be anything. I don't want a blank page. It's not going to help yourself. You're really shooting yourself in the foot. So put a photo of yourself, make sure your face is shown. You've got nothing to hide. These people want to see your face. These people want to visualize who they're speaking to. Okay? Take time with your content and stand out from the crowd. Read. inspire and motivate. So when I say read, inspire, and motivate, it doesn't really make sense if you guys are going to motivate people and not read yourselves. So make sure you are reading at least 10 minutes a day, at least. So the best people that make heaps of shitty money, like a shit ton of money, are people that read and inspire and motivate. Add some unique photos that make sure you edit them with Snapseed. So instead of, picking a random photo from your phone, actually when you go out, gives you a chance and an excuse to go out with your family on Sunday and take some hectic ass photos and edit them with Snapseed. Okay, so I do photography as a hobby. This is a really good app. It's for free. It edits your photos like really, really well. So use that to edit your photos, take time with your content, and build some inspiration. Try and get someone to emphasize with that post. Second, this one is so important, guys. Don't miss a meeting, whether it be ACE, whether it be Alpha Omega. Huh? I know. So don't miss a meeting. Do not miss an Alpha Omega meeting. There are Mondays for the Aussies at 9 o'clock at night, and there's Fridays at 11 a.m., which is their 7 p.m. So do not miss a meeting. If you want to succeed, you don't miss a meeting. All right? David really takes a lot of time out of his schedule to make sure that he does these meetings. So, it's free content, free value from someone that is a 50K, 60K earner that's on his way maybe next month to be 6823. So why not? Okay, so support others and most likely they will support you. So like I said, like everyone else's page. So every single time they come up in the Alpha Omega chat, like their post, give them some love. Because when you put your first ad up there, when you put your second ad up there, third ad up there, whatever, people are going to, be like, you know what, she or he commented on my page. Don't know who the hell they are, but I'm going to reply even if it's like with an emoji. Okay? So when writing your first ad, this is really important, guys. Imagine yourself on the other side of that screen. Would that get your emotions going? Play off those emotions. The best of us are the ones who create an emotion in someone else's heart enough to answer the call of action. And I use an example. David's ad created an emotion in Jeremiah for him to answer the call to action. And look at us now. Jeremiah was the first person in Australia. Okay, David's from USA. Jeremiah he answered the call to action. He was the first one. And then Brody was the first one in Melbourne. Abbas was the first one in Sydney. So you're not far from, other people in Sydney. So take that into consideration. Everyone's going to do these meetings with their own team. Okay. So for your ad, first one is an attention grabber. Okay. Second one is a emotion stir. Can everyone mute themselves? Just if I have, and I'll unmute you. So this one is the emotion stir. Third one is conflict, and then resolution, and then call to action. And that is what creates a perfect ad. Now, if anyone wants this Word document, I'll be happy to send it to anyone. Just send me your emails through and I'll send it through. Okay, so I can't, emphasize this enough. Guys, if you're having issues, do not suffer in silence. Reach out for help. And as long as you are doing your training, we will help you. So don't come up to us, okay, and tell us, oh, I don't know how to get someone on the straight line. And I'll be like, look, have you done your straight line persuasion? You'll be like, nah. It's like, go do that and come back to me. You guys need to be able to do your training. There are, like I said, in the Alpha Omega pinned post, there is a list of things you should be doing every single day. And Jordan Belfort is one of them. At least watch one video a day. He is the best salesperson in the world. He's made millions and millions and millions of dollars. I don't know if you've watched The Wolf of Wall Street. That's him. He is the Wolf on Wall Street. So make sure everyone is watching Jordan Belfort. And I can't explain enough. Once you study Jordan Belfort and you take his notes, how much your responses will change. And I guarantee you that.
Sorry to cut you, Han, but where do we watch this?
Okay, so you know the Alpha Omega Facebook page?
Yes.
There is a pinned post that says read this, and then it has steps of what to do. And it says Jordan Belfort straight line persuasion. 10 videos, and then it has the password is freedom. Make sure you watch those. 1 video a day. Okay? Everyone can do 1 video a day. Okay, so let's get down to business. So the convo ladder. This is from the lead to sign up. First step, you get a lead. Shit, what do I do? Who is this person? What do I say to them? First things first, guys, calm your farm. It's all good. Okay, it's all peachy key. Make sure your ManyChat is in place. If your ManyChat is not in place, reach out to someone, reach out to your mentor, reach out to me, and make sure your ManyChat is in place. All right? If you're, and when I say, that your ManyChat goes, the minute someone comments on your ad, what's got you looking for change? The reason why I ask is to get a rough idea of where you got, like where you're at. Knowing where you're at will allow us and helping us move forward. Now, when people reply to this, it could be very, very long, or it could be very, very short. So what I want you to do is, if it's 4 lines, you write 4 lines. If it's 2 lines, write 2 lines. Do you know what I mean? I want you to introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Safa. I have 2 children of my own. I went from working 100 hours a week between me and my husband to doing this full time. We do this together as a team, and the rest is history. So I want you guys to be able to resonate with your clientele. The more you resonate, the more they get to trust you, and the more reason for them to sign up. If they don't trust you, they won't sign up. Let's be honest. Okay? When the lead replies with an issue, make them feel important and comfortable, because they were once where you were. Every single one of these people replied to an ad, or they replied to myself, or replied and confronted Abbas, or confronted Ghazi, or confronted Hala, or confronted Sahar. Everyone replied to the call of action. So we have to make them comfortable, just like we made you guys feel comfortable. I can't specify that, and I can't emphasize that enough. We need to be able to resonate with you, to be able to, what was that? Okay. So I need to be able to resonate with you before we go forward. Okay? Okay. So ask qualifying questions. Now, in the Jordan Belford education videos, there is these. But I'm just going to give you a little roll down. Please, if you guys want to write these down, or, check back with the chat, you're more than welcome to. So the first question, I like to qualify them. So for example, Sahar goes, I have 2 children of my own. I'm a single mother. I'm sick of struggling every single day, blah, 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 blah. I work 3 jobs. I work 6 jobs, whatever. I'm like, I really understand. I really feel what you're going through. I understand, I was there. Make them feel comfortable, and give them a reason to trust you. So when you go deep, they go deep. Do you know what I mean? So then you ask, are you working? That's the first qualifying question. What do you do for work? How long have you been doing that for? If they tell you anywhere from 2 to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, it tells you, 1, they're consistent, and 2, they're sick and tired of waking up in the morning at 6 a.m. because that's what they need to do, and that's what they've been taught. That is a norm. Okay? Do you have a laptop and smartphone? They'll be like, yes, I have a laptop and smartphone. Great. That's all you need to get this up and running. All right? That's all you need to get this up and running. That and the willingness to learn, the willingness to know. Do you have the willingness to learn? It's like, yeah, whatever. And after they answer that, I'm like, do you have any marketing sales experience? They're like, no, not really. It's like, it's all good. You don't need any marketing experience or sales experience, because we have an online training platform that teaches you in a step-by-step fashion as a guide. And I'll be your mentor, and I'll hold your hand through this whole thing. And then the next question I ask is, what we do is called affiliated marketing. Have you heard of it? They're like, nah. Okay, cool. So what we do is basically we're the middlemen between the buyer and the big company. We create ads for these companies. They have a range of health-oriented products. So a lot of people ask, what are the products that you advertise? Don't ever say Enagic. The reason being is because once you say Enagic, they'll do their own research and they'll be like, shit, it's freaking $6,000. Nah. It is much more easier to sell a $99 platform rather than a $6,000 machine. Okay? So let that sink in. It is much more easier to sell a $99 platform than a $6,000 machine. The platform will then do it for them because you'll tell them the benefits, the commission plan, the compensation plan, the residual income, the funnel, everything. So you don't have to worry about that. Sell them on the online training platform. The platform will do the rest. Okay? And I like to throw this in. I really do. Who will benefit from your success? So this is like a tail question just before the webinar. They'll be like, my family, my mom, my wife, my kids, my this, my that, you know what I mean? So it gets you understanding and things like, look, you know, if they say my family, I have a wife and kids or whatever, it's like, yeah, man, I've been there before, you know, my husband went from working 65 hours a week. I went from working 40 hours a week to now doing this full time. So it gives you another tail question. It gives you that little like inch of more trust. All right. Key thing, always end every single response with a question. It keeps you in control. Now, every single person is going to come across people that like to be in control. Don't let them be in control. You are always in control. The way you stay in control is by grabbing the reins. It's like, hold up, let's crawl before we walk. I'm doing the question asking here, not you. But in a nice way, don't say that to them. It's like, you know, like, oh, what do you do? How's your income? How's your, you know, commission? Don't let it go there. Answer nice, plain, and simple. Okay?
That's what happened to me today.
It's very normal. I've had it. Abbas has had it. Everyone's going to have it. It's very normal. You need to be able to stay in control because you're an authority figure. Okay? And the way you stay in control is by answering every response with a question. Any question. It's like, you know, you can use these questions, like all these, or you can use like make sense, sound cool, keen, how'd you go? Does it make, does it making sense for you? Do you understand? Are you interested? Do you want to change your life? Shit like that. Okay? Always stay calm and control and be enthusiastic as hell. When you guys are enthusiastic as hell, people are going to feel your vibe. So start using emojis, start spacing your questions out. So don't give them a clump of information, space out every single answer. Okay? And it kind of breaks it down. The emojis break it down. It doesn't become like a big slab of what. You know what I mean? Okay, like I said before, don't mention anything about an Ajik. Don't mention anything about an Ajik unless they are personal family. That's when you mention everything about an Ajik. And the only time you should mention anything about an Ajik is when you're doing an experiment for them at home or they're actually really interested in the product. Okay? Okay, so after you watch these questions, they're like, yep, they really answered to you and you've allowed them to, qualified them, stayed on the straight line, and they're really, really keen, make the webinar sound really special and sell them on the fact that you have a mentor and constant support. So when you send the webinar, it's like, I'm going to send you a 1-hour video that explains the online training platform in detail and how it has changed everyone's life. You ready? They'll be like, yes, send them a webinar. If it's a girl, send them Kayla's. If it's a boy, send them Brandon's, Brian's, and Brody will be up very soon. Okay, if it's a girl, send them Kayla's, and if it's a guy, I like using Brian because Australian likes tattoos. I don't know why, they just do. It just works well. And sell them on the fact also that you will be their mentor and they'll have your constant support. So people will go into this very blindly. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. So what we want to do is we want to make them feel comfortable and to trust you. So you being their mentor will make them trust you even more, okay? You may use our success stories, okay? If they say, how much money have you made from this? And you haven't made that much just yet, say it. It's like, look, no, I just started maybe 3 weeks ago. I haven't made my first sale, but I'm hustling as hell. My mentors do this full time. They made their first $20,000 a month. Brody had his $50,000 a month, this and that, okay? So utilize all the benefits. This is what's part of our business, okay? So if it makes them feel better, use the success stories, okay? You guys might not have success stories yet, but you eventually will, and I can see it in every single person, all right?
Just a little white lie.
Look, I don't like lying to them. I really don't. I tell them the truth. Me and I best do this full time. We do. We really do. And if we couldn't do this, if we weren't doing this full time, we wouldn't be living. I wouldn't pay my rent. I wouldn't pay my bills. I wouldn't pay this. Obviously, we're making money. Makes sense? It might not be in our bank account, or it may be in our bank account. You got to understand. It's like, you know, my mentors do this, my mentors do that. All right. Once you send the webinar, say for example, yep, you ready? Cool. Send the webinar. When do you think, ask them, when do you think you'll be finished with that? If they say tomorrow, check on them within 24 hours. The next morning, it's like, hey, how'd you go with that life-changing webinar? All right, not yet, haven't watched it yet. The next day, come again. How'd you go with that webinar? Next time, haven't watched it yet. Next time, check on them no more than 3 times. If you're checking on them more than 3 times, whoopsie. If you're checking on them more than 3 times, they're a time waster and you may move on. Okay, your time is very valuable and you got to understand that. You got to project that your time is very valuable. Okay, once I have watched the webinar, ask them what they thought of it. Okay, and then be like, are you ready to change your life? Tell them the terms and conditions of the online training platform. All right, tell them, look, we have a 14-day trial, no binding contracts, you can leave at any time, but within the first 14 days, if you feel like this is not for you, you get a full refund. $99 USD, $128 Australian. Bob's your uncle. Send them the link. Done. All right, everyone cool with that? Put a thumbs up if you understand.
Yeah.
Before I show you my examples, I'm opening everyone for questions. Does anyone have questions about this? Anyone have questions? No? Cool. I'm going to show you my examples of how I speak to my my leads, and then I'm going to open everyone to speak and discuss freely. I'm going to close this up. Save. Give me a sec. Open this. Alrighty. While I'm doing this, if anyone wants to ask me something, they're more than welcome. Whoopsie. Give me a sec. For some reason, people think that I'm actually speaking to them now. All right. I really want to say something really important. Even when you get your first sign up, it is very exciting. So does everyone know the process of what happens when you get a sign up?
No.
Okay, when you get a sign up, okay, add them to your personal page. Once you add them to your personal page and you've confirmed that they have made an account.
What do you mean? What personal page?
Your normal Facebook page, not the business one, your normal personal page.
Oh, you know what I'm doing? I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I've been just adding random people on Facebook and then adding them to my page.
It works. You're more than welcome to do that because people are going to watch your success anyway.
That's the only way people are messaging me. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have got no one.
That's it. Good. Better. Invite them to your page.
So you just can take my advice. Just add random people.
All right. I'm going to show you. Where is she? All right. Give me a second. Where is she? I'm going to show you this guy, okay? Because he came up to us, all right? Because he came up to us and he's like, I'm ready to be a part of your team. I'm hearing great news. It sounds amazing. I'm like, hey, Billy, how are you? So he messaged, because he said get started, he messaged us directly. So my ManyChat didn't reply, okay? I want to be a part of your team. I'm like, hey, Billy, how are you? Now, most people think that this is an automated message, so you need to make it very clear that it's not. It's like, you are most welcome to join our team. A robot won't say that, okay? I'm good, bro, yourself. I'm like, who have you heard about us from? And if you don't mind me asking, just all the comments, bro. I'm amazing, alhamdulillah. Thanks for asking. How's Ramadan been so far? How do I know he's Muslim? I did my stalking. Okay, very important. You need to be able to do your stalking to be able to speak to people because you're going to be able to resonate with them. And we want to make sure that these people are real. At first, it felt like a scheme to me, but all these people were stating otherwise. That means our plan to change the world is working. Definitely not a scam. We do this full time, alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, it's good, but balancing work and uni is hard. I need something from home ASAP. So before we get down to business, I like to build a friendship with you both. With you to both get to understand you and know you and show you how this can work for you. My name is Safa. Abbas and I do this together from home. We have 2 children and we went from working 100 hours a week between us to this. Balance, and what I'm doing here is I'm replying here. Balancing studies and work is hard enough not to have to worry about finances. What are you currently studying? What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to finish this one and I'm going to show you one more and I'm going to finish the meeting and it's going to be recorded. It's recorded anyway. Okay. Balancing studies, work and hard enough thing, whatever. I'm doing construction project management. I'm in my last year. My cousins did that and it's a lot of work for sure. And even when you don't finish a degree, you have to get back into the workforce and start from the bottom. What did I do here? I actually resonated with him and I basically took the words out of his mouth without him saying anything. Because regardless, even though you spent 4 years studying this, you're still going to have to get back into the workforce and get $500 a week. So tell me, do you have a laptop and smartphone? What am I doing? I'm resonating and qualifying, and I'm always asking a question. Yes, I do. I have both. That's awesome. That's all the tools you need, brother. That and the willingness to learn a new skill, which I'm sure you don't have an issue with. Why do I think that he doesn't have an issue with? Because he's been doing project management in his last year, so he understands the study. So do you have any sales and marketing experience at all, Billy? What am I doing? Okay, so it's a technique that gets people thinking that they're very important. When you say their name back to them, makes them feel very important. Other than working at a convenience store for nearly 2 years, not really. I'm a quick learner. That's fine. So we give you all the training. You don't need any qualifications in marketing and sales to be successful in this. The best part of it is you'll never be alone. Yeah, you have a community of 8,500 people along the same journey as you. But we will be your mentor and we'll hold your hand through this entire thing. I sold him on the fact that we will be his mentors and he won't be alone. Okay? How does that sound? Question. It sounds brilliant. What do we need to do? Okay, so so what we do is called affiliated marketing. Have you heard of it? Nope, it's a new concept to me. Sometimes when I ask this question, people will go and Google it, but you need to grab the reins again and say, this is what I write. So what we are is the middleman between big companies and the buyer. When a sale is generated through the ad we create, a hefty commission is made. You don't need any qualifications or experience as we have an online training platform that teaches you how everything works and how help you be successful online. There's no caps in earnings like you have in a job. This is your own business, so you can earn whatever you want, really. Understand so far? Little question. Yeah, we pretty much work on commission. The more sales come from our ad, the more money we make. That's absolutely correct. I'm glad you're a quick learner. Actually means you're open-minded and easy person. What did I do? I gave him a compliment. Okay, made him feel special and important. Ready for the next step? Thank you, sure I am. So what we do is I'm going to offer you 2 questions. Now, you guys don't have to offer these 2 options, but we're really good at closing people over the phone, so that's why we do that. When you're comfortable with that, you're more than welcome to do it as well, but we find that it works. We like to offer both because we shows them that we're not scared. So what I'm going to do is offer you 2 options. One is to watch a free online webinar that explains the online training platform and how it's helped many people like you, or a 20-minute phone call with me so I can explain it to you. Which one do you want? Webinar sounds good. If I have any questions, I'll message you. No problem. Send that to your email. Send that to you. What did I ask? When would you be finished with that? Because after 2 p.m. because I'm at work, which hopefully won't be long. Reasonable man. I'll check with you after school. I like that. Already making goals to change. Let's get you out of that job. Hey, how are you? And then I message them again. Hey, go getter. How'd you go with that webinar? Message me today. Hey, fella marketer. Didn't see your previous message, but yeah, went all sweet. Too much information about his life though. So we're making jokes now. So he understands. I understand that he trusts me. It's all good, man. Just a little insight on how it helps you change your life. So you ready for the next step? Done. Easy. You know, men are really quick and easy. Yep, sure am. Also, so let's get you there. I've added you to my personal page now. Added him to my personal page so he can see what I do. Even though he doesn't sign up right now, he will sign up in the future. Sweet, how do I access it? I'm like, so the next step is to make an online training platform, blah, 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 blah. Ready for the link? Accept my friend request. Okay, done. Send me the link. Send him the link. Signed up. Done. See how men are easy? I want to show you the difference. Men are very quick and easy. You know who else was really easy? Muhammad, Bakr, really quick, really easy. Because men know what they want, okay? Men are really easy to speak to. Women want that little extra help. I'll show you, for example. Before this...
Does that mean, Safa, does that mean women are hard to deal with too?
Okay, women are not hard to deal with, but you're going to have to resonate with them just a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to show you, for example, what I mean, and you guys can make it out what to mean. This one comment was a direct inbox. Hey, Saja, how are you? What's got you looking for more out of life? I'm good. Well, I'm looking to live a more stable life financially, physically, and emotionally to support my 3 kids in the future. I want to feel for all their needs and wants. Okay, that's a great goal to have. Very selfless, which means us moms really need to be at times, but sometimes having goals for ourselves is probably the best thing we have because it keeps us hungry for the future and success. See, difference between men and women. You really have to resonate with women a little bit more. Okay, my name is Safa. I have 2 children of my own. I worked in the childcare industry for 6 years. If I told a male that I had 2 kids, you'd be like, I don't give a shit. But if I told a woman I have 2 kids, yeah, okay, she'll understand. I worked in childcare for 6 years until one day it hit me that I really can't do this anymore, and I was being robbed of my children's childhood. Mommy, I'm on a Zoom. Mommy, I was It wasn't until I found this opportunity that I can honestly say I made a right decision. Are you working at all? I was, she's like, I started hairdressing when I was 15, didn't really finish my course. That's okay. Are you a stay-at-home mum? She's like, yes. Like, that's awesome. I always say the stay-at-home mums are the strong ones. Compliment. Okay? Let's get you started from making money from home. Do you have a laptop? Yes. Awesome. Same thing, but I'm still resonating, guys. Okay? Same thing I said to the other guy, but what I do is I change this question. So let's talk goals. If you have one goal to reach within 12 months, what would it be? She's like, to buy a brand new family car within 12 months. I'm like, that's definitely achievable. I recently bought one too. That new car smell is definitely something to get excited. I use my senses. Are you ready for the next step? Yes, I am. Sent the webinar? Exactly half an hour, 24 hours later. How are you? She's like, I was just about to message you. I watched the webinar. I'm like, that's great. Thanks for asking. Still confused on how I was supposed to do. Oh, good. What did you think? The webinar is, and she's like whinging about the webinar. Women do that. So the webinar is to show you how the online training platform has benefited many people just like you. Remember, I watched the webinar and look at me. It's how it's shown in depth on the online training platform. Do you remember them mentioning that at the end? Yes, I remember. Don't know how it's going to benefit me. And I've told her how it's going to benefit you. It will benefit you from mind, body, soul, blah, blah, blah. Okay, ready to change your life? Yes, I am. Told her the terms and conditions of the, what's it called? Ready, sent, link, sign up, done. Okay? All right? Make sense? Less than a minute. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to stop recording.
Would you